I also would like to bring it back to Jean-Guy, and I rotating around the panel as well to talk about the, Jean-Guy, you're going to bring up the website, show them a little bit about it, but also, what advice would you give to those who are contemplating or thinking about considering participating?
Easy. You don't have to. If you feel that you want to, please do. If you feel that, yeah, what's in it for me? Lots. And we have a document that I can send you that we have sent to Catherine called Be Inspired with World Wellness Weekend. It's very practical. It's not World Freebie Day or Freebie Weekend. It's not that you have to give something for free when actually business has been tough already, quite tough. So now that you reopen, having to give something for free on a weekend when you'll be quite busy, why would you do that? Well, if you believe in the power of many, and if you believe that you can be the one identified in your city, in your neighborhood, in your province, in your region as a wellness champion, there's a chance that journalists, bloggers, influencers see that too. If you do that, yeah, okay, well, we'll give free skin diagnosis and anyone for an hour, and anyone joining can have a free drink. How's that? That won't work. Is there, it's an opportunity to have a conversation with your team, because the World Wellness Weekend, yes, hopefully will bring more awareness about your property so that you can be on the map. You can be top of mind for people, locals around you, especially with people traveling less. If you had an international clientele, now is the time to really look for the locals, to have them come, to have them come back, to have them come with their friends, their best friends. Time for you to really focus on what type of clients you want more, and then create something that will make them come. I'm not asking you to create something that Cirque du Soleil could have done with costumes and activities and music, and then something explodes and the trapeze is no. Something simple, but something that will put the highlight and the focus on your talent's team, your team's talent. So first conversation, if you want to join, you may ask, where's the trick? Where's the thing? Where do I pay? Because you say it's free, and if it's free, then I'm the commodity, and it's about us, and it's about us as an industry. So if you don't want to come, you don't have to. I will not push you. If you're interested, keep listening. Have a conversation first with your team and say, if you were to do things differently and were able to speak to a crowd of 10 or 20, what would you do differently than what you do now? You're great at what you do. I'm not saying you have to change. This is not an evaluation. Oh, don't get me wrong. But if you have a carte blanche to suggest something that sets your heart on fire, and that when people hear about what you can do, they'll say, sign me up. So, do something signature, do something superior. Is it, can I share my screen quickly?
Yes.
Okay, I'll share that. Share here. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
I'll go very quickly because this is a document that Catherine can send you easy. Up. No, I shouldn't do that. I should do this. Yes, I should do this. Think strategically of what you want to attract more in your life and how the people you want to have. So think of that signature activity. I'm going to show you some examples after. Think of packages you can present after, because there's no point of having come to your property just for a free hour if it's not to encourage them to come back for a package, a wellness offer, a bounce back voucher, and mix it up as you want. There are activities specifically around beauty that you can organize, a mask bar. I mean, everyone's wearing a mask now. Time to change the type of mask that you put on your face and on different parts of your face. And you have different types of clay, different types of active principles, different types of color. that would be a great moment to take your phone and to make Instagrammable moment of that Mars bar so that people can see how they look with different colors and then remove and see how they look and how their skin is rejuvenated. Face yoga, eye yoga. People don't have to take off their clothes. People can sit 2 meters apart or just one hockey stick apart, as you say in Canada. And they can practice doing faces, working on their muscles, and they can learn the many muscles. You know the anatomy, you know the physiology. They don't. They have a face, they have cheeks, they have mouth, and they have eyes, and they have how do you say, saggy eyes, or what's it called when you have wrinkles and the dark
Puffy.
circles, puffy. That's what they know. Let them know about the anatomy and the physiology. Excite them about learning something about them so that they can share that to their friends. And the next time, the following Monday, when friends say, what have you been? What have you done this weekend? I went to a fantastic workshop. Did you know you have zygomaticus? Did you know you have this? Did you know you have that? And you can activate them. And with this, it's anti-aging. If you practice it, show me gladly. Then they become part of the experience. And then they say, where did you learn that? At that spa. A lift me up workshop, and Godwin knows that, to boost energy, revitalize, a mini conference about what you've learned on your life, what it has taught you. It can be about yoga, fitness. It can be in the water, outside of the water. It can be Zumba outside to really sweat it out. It can be aqua Zumba or Zumba Qua, if you wish. I don't know if we're allowed to play around with the word Zumba because it's a trademark, but you see what I'm getting at. Change the dimensions, change the elements in the equation, and you get fun, you get excitement. And those people who come and that have been hammered by bad news with adrenaline and cortisol flowing through their minds and brain, if they can have more serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins with you, that's great. Lots of activities that you can see, you'll be able to go through that. Nutrition is also one thing. And if I can have, I'll stop sharing it. If I can just have 2 more minutes about this, because some of you are working in hotels or resorts, not just day spas. And I would love for you to consider this, that 1 hour can be given by a fitness instructor, speaking to 10, 20, 30, 50 people. If weather permitting, they can be outside. If you have a large place, a spacious room where they can all fit safely, wearing a mask. So you can share all that, but maybe the chef can also on that weekend create a special menu for lunch, for brunch on Sunday, for dinner, maybe a set of appetizer, things that people can bake and cook at home to give flavor with seasonal products. And can you imagine, I mean, I'm sure you have Uber Eats or Deliveroo or other types of services in all over Canada. Why not say that on the World Wellness Weekend, you can join at your property, hotel, resort, for 1 hour free of charge, meaningful, where you can learn something. And why don't you stay on property with a special package, a special offer? They can come back, but they can stay. And especially they can stay for a wellness meal, no matter what time of the day, lunch, dinner, or brunch, you can offer it. And if you can't come, or if all the tables are booked, why not order online, click and collect, or have it delivered? On World Wellness Weekend, why not have that option that you can order and have it at home? Catherine?
Jean-Guy, you also mentioned when we had our international call on Monday, was the idea of whether it's the chef, they come up with their own signature recipe, and then that recipe could be shared with the people participating as well.
Not only can it be shared, and you're right, thank you, Catherine, for raising this point. The recipe can be shared with your logo, with the logo of the World Wellness Weekend, if you wish. And it can be shared as a PDF. This can be a document that people can share, can work on. There can be a video tutorial, because we don't know what kind of September we're going to have. So if you're thinking It's only going to be live in person, or could it be live and maybe also a video that you could share? I guess plan A and plan B could be like two peas in a pod, and you could maximize your audience so that people can then share that video. So absolutely. And last year we had several chefs in thermal cities cooking with thermal water, and that changes the color of the ingredients, who would sign their dishes with a special sauce or ingredients with a W on the plate. Those plates have been Instagrammed.